Hello, welcome to PC Jack. While Zen 3 has made huge waves since being launched in 2020, people already want to know what's coming next. So, let's take a look at everything we know about Zen 4 so far. So, despite being quite a ways away from Zen 4 being launched, let alone officially revealed by AMD, the PC community has been rife with news and rumours regarding this upcoming platform. Today, I'll be breaking down all the details we have on this upcoming platform, what it means for consumers, and how this will impact Intel's rival offerings. So, what are some of the features and specs that are expected to be on this platform? AMD are planning to debut their brand new TSMC 5nm manufacturing process on Zen 4, changing from 7nm which they have used since Zen 2 Ryzen 3000, and also not just on CPUs but on their GPUs as well. It's rumoured that these improvements will provide IPC gains of up to 25% and a performance boost of up to 40%. While Intel's upcoming Alder Lake platform is expected to debut later this year on a brand new 10nm manufacturing process, after many years of delays. This could mean a major disadvantage when it comes to power efficiency, as AMD will still be using their more refined and matured manufacturing process. However, Intel may still have the lead when it comes to their brand new Big Little design, which will allow for significant performance increases in addition to reduced power consumption due to Windows being able to schedule better performing big cores for more demanding tasks, while having the little cores form background tasks instead. AMD may implement a similar design when it comes to Zen 5, but for now, this will most likely be absent from their upcoming platform. Another big feature, which is highly likely to feature on Zen 4, is AMD's 3D V-Cache. This was revealed during AMD's 2021 keynote, where they debuted a prototype version of the Ryzen 9 5900X with a stacked CCD design. This process can allow AMD to stack up to 192MB of L3 cache, which can provide a performance increase of up to 15% in 1080p gaming. While it's expected that we'll see this new process on Zen 4, it's rumoured that Zen 3 Plus, or Warhol, which was heavily discussed a few weeks back, is most likely off the table for now. We could see an alternative refresh in what Moore's Law is Dead has referred to as Zen 3D, meaning we could potentially see this new stacking process on the Zen 3 architecture as a sort of trial run before they move on to Zen 4. Another rumour floating around, while AMD continues to win the core wars, they will potentially release a 24-core flagship consumer CPU. While it would be amazing to see such a high core count on a non-HEDT consumer platform, Moore's Law is Dead has been heavily dismissive of this, claiming that AMD will continue to make the 16-core their flagship moving forward. Even though 24 cores would be pretty cool on a consumer platform, you'd have to ask whether the kind of people who would be able to utilise that much of a high core count would do so on Zen 4 Ryzen, rather than on a dedicated HEDT platform like Epic or Threadripper with the additional benefits they already include. Especially with the rumours of a Zen 4 Threadripper and Epic, codenamed Genoa, featuring up to 128 cores and 256 threads. That's a lot of compute power, and it's going to be huge if it's true. It is also expected that Zen 4 will introduce DDR5 support, as it's due to become the new memory standard coming up in Q4 of this year. However, this is most likely to debut on Intel's upcoming Alder Lake first. Despite there being currently no supported platforms for DDR5, Team Group have become the first manufacturer to actually offer DDR5 to the market. But with a 32GB kit at 4800 speed costing around £300, the price barrier is going to be a difficult hurdle to overcome. Maybe once Alder Lake arrives, we should have a better idea of where DDR5 is going when it comes to Zen 4. As well as DDR5 support, it's also expected that AMD will introduce a new LGA socket rather than PGA this time around. Twitter user Executable Fix has produced many leaks and also provided concepts of an actual design for the new CPUs. It's likely a lot of you will be rejoicing or just be generally disappointed with this change, depending on your preference when it comes to pins on the CPU or on the motherboard. But if you're interested in learning more about this, make sure to check out my video from a couple of weeks back where I discuss LGA and PGA. Additionally, it's unlikely that Zen 4 will debut PCIe Gen 5 support. This isn't really a huge deal, as we're still yet to fully saturate Gen 4 speeds, but this could be something that we could expect from Zen 5 onwards. However, we could still see additional PCIe lanes included on this new platform. In terms of pricing, it's likely that Zen 4 will be similarly priced to Zen 3. However, due to the current semiconductor shortage, it may be a little uncertain as to how the market will be looking by the time that this actually makes it to the market, which could mean price hikes on certain upcoming silicon moving forward. Hopefully, towards the end of the year, we should have a clearer picture of how the market is looking and what it means for AMD's next generation of CPUs. So, that's it for today's video. If you'd like to learn more about these stories, make sure to check out the links in the description. If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to like and subscribe for more videos on the way soon. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.